Well, hello and welcome to everyone listening here on YouTube. This is my last week traveling. I'm jumping on a plane very soon, so I'll make this one short. And then when I'm back, I will make sure that I focus in on education so you guys can really start to learn how these strategies can make you guys significant profit. So we'll talk about that next week. But for now, right now we're in bearish, neutral, should I say, neutral opening range mode at 4090. Anything above 4148 we're bullish, anything below 4037 we're bearish, so we're neutral right now. But if we have a look at my overall perspective of the market for now, um, this downward sloping channel which we broke above, which was very bullish, we've now had a pull back to this level, right? 4060 went back down, touched that intraday, and it's a pretty significant level, right? So you can see that right there. It's a pretty significant level, and we can see that, to get a little bounce off this level, that would be pretty normal price action, right? Bit of a bounce off here and then potentially moving a little higher. But I think ultimately we come back down to this downward sloping channel line, right? I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen moving forward. A pullback down to there. Now, if we break that, obviously the next level there would be around that 3,800 level approximately. That's a strong level of support as well. But ultimately, I think we're probably moving back down to this low, the prior low here at around 3,500, and then maybe even back to this high here. So that is ultimately where I think we're going to drift lower to. In the meantime, we're going to have some ups, we're going to have some downs, and all the rest of it. But ultimately, big picture, that's probably where I see things going. On balance volume, showing when it's in a downtrend like this, showing you selling pressure exceeding buying pressure. And, we are still in greed mode. We were in extreme greed last week. Now we're in greed mode. And this is something that, will more than likely play itself out to moving more to neutral to fear as we start to move down again, drift lower again. However, we have CPI coming out, right? Last time it was 6.5, looking for it to move down to 6.2. Inflation, or the CPI number, like as I like to call it. This heavily manipulated number is what the markets will be looking at. It's what the Federal Reserve will be looking at to determine what to do next. So that will be very impactful on Tuesday before the market opens. Need to be mindful of that. Retail sales coming out, manufacturing, um, a lot of housing reports coming out this week. We've got the housing market index, we've got building permits, housing starts, how many people are defaulting on their mortgage with interest rates rising. You'd expect to see that increase. So, that's something that we need to be mindful as well. There's a lot of economic announcements coming out, but me looking at this going forward, I'm looking for this to move back down to that trend line and then break below it again. Not straight away, because there is a support level it's on right now. Could get a bounce from here, but ultimately that's where I think we're going. Now, one idea that I'm looking at is Meta. One of the ideas I'm looking at, looking for this to pull back. Now, there is a pretty good support level. Overbought, clearly overbought on the RSI, huge move up. Would expect a bit of a pullback here. So that's one of the stocks that I'm looking at, looking for it to get below 170. But there is a bit of support there at 170 as well that we may need to be mindful of. So you can see that 170 support level, very, very good level there. So I think that could be a level that it does bounce off, but ultimately coming down and filling that gap again wouldn't be surprising. Not straight away, but moving forward. It has to break 170 though. So looking for that to pull back somewhat. And we've been using that same philosophy of pullbacks with very extended stocks like Apple. Now, Apple, we were looking for a pullback. Didn't want it to get above 157. Spoke about this last week, looking for it to pull back. We've made a 20% return in a week. 20% return in a week. Now, ahead of the CPI number coming out, which the whole market will be looking at, we need to be very hesitant here, right? So 20% return in a week is fantastic on that Apple put spread trade that we did. what we might do is just close that out. Some members will close it out, other members will hold it with a fixed limited risk and a much higher potential upside, asymmetrical risk in our favor. But a 20% return in a week is fantastic. So we may just close that one out and take the profit there. The other one that we were looking at, and I spoke to you guys about, we've had this for 2 weeks now, is Netflix. You can see it a little more clearly on this chart. I'll just show it to you here. Netflix, you can see double top, okay, or an M pattern, double top, and then a pullback. And that's exactly what we saw. That one is now up 36%. 36% return in 2 weeks. So that may be one that we look to close out as well. Other members will look to hold for a possible gap refill down here at 323. So, 2 really good winning trades from last week, Apple and Netflix. The other one that we've got on that's sitting at break even right now is Tesla. We've seen a doji form, okay, a doji where that colored inbit, the real body of the candle, almost is non-existent. You can see a very small colored inbit there, or the real body of the candle. That's a doji showing you indecision in the current trend. It's gone from 100 to 200, significant move. Then we get the doji, then we get a close below the doji. So that's very important. But anything above that top of that doji there at 214 even, I think if it moves above 214 even, then I would look to close out that put spread that we've got on. But for now, that's looking fine. So, a new potential idea on Meta and looking for Tesla to continue to pull back. Apple and Netflix have produced 20% and 36% returns in just a week or so. So doing very, very nicely. And that's the ideas that I've got for this week. So we'll talk more next week, show you some very powerful option strategies and give you some education there. I'll talk to you. I'm going to jump on a plane. All the best and bye for now.